What's going on, family? It's the Pop-Up Houses. That's right, it's that time again. We're back. I'm one of the co-hosts, Ghost Cam 7. We got the beautiful co-hostess, Andy B. And the brother always bring you the deepest house on the radio in Atlanta, DJ P.
All right, family, welcome back to another Pop-Up Househeads edition. I'm Ghost Cam 7.
And I'm your girl, Andy B.
And today we have a special guest. She's lived in Atlanta, she's moved on, and she's going to tell her whole story today. My sister, Kayenne Live. Welcome to the show, Kayenne. Hey, all right, so, all right, pretty good. Happy Earth Day. Happy Earth Day, first and foremost.
Right? I know, right? Thank you. I appreciate it. The big 43.
43. Wow. Well, Nana, you are looking younger every day, and your music is getting crisper and crisper every day. So everything is working in your favor. But definitely happy Earth Day. You just came to Atlanta like recently, right? You just fell through recently.
I came for my birthday and attended. Shouts out to Stan. Attended Tambor.
Okay. Yeah, I heard. Right.
I had a great time.
But you trooped it out, though.
Say what?
You trooped it out, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. It was beautiful. It's always good to, return to Atlanta every now and then and feel the vibe again.
Okay, all right. Well, we're going to get into your whole story, but, I just want to get things out of the way. How's your daughter, Genesis? How's she's doing?
She's great. She is going to be 6 in January.
Right. We just saw her at House in the Park when y'all came through.
Yeah, she did. I brought her out, trying to get her in the mix and, just enjoy mommy's lifestyle and friends and family. It's just a good thing to be able to share her in that environment, in that space.
Man, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So, first and foremost, where are you originally from?
I am from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Okay.
I'm from Baton Rouge. There's other cities.
Right, definitely, and so do your roots come from singing in church, or where did the singing start?
Yeah, I was singing church, do little solos. I was just kind of known for doing that, so I guess that is where I started.
Okay.
Time to find my voice, I think, but for some reason I always sang, so that's just what it was.
All right.
I grew up playing piano also. I used to compose melodies in my head and I can write the sheet music out, but don't ask me to play that today.
But you can read music? You can read music?
Do I what?
Can you read music?
I can tell you what the notes are.
Okay.
I won't say read it, but I can tell you what the notes are.
Okay. All right.
Well, Kayenne, as we all know you from being here in Atlanta and artists here in Atlanta and the house, scene. But you also had prior to house, had a background in some R&B. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
That was actually, where I have my most longevity, real talk, and not success. House music did that for me. It made me feel, accomplished. But I definitely started off writing R&B, soul, pop, maybe a little alternative flavor, because my musical taste is so diverse and broad. So it's all elements of that. But, so I came to Atlanta to pursue music. And so, connected with some good producers. I've been fortunate to have built some good relationships with some really dope producers. Armando Colon, shouts out. I've worked with Isaac Hayes, I Dirty.
These were your original producers when you came to Atlanta?
Some of the first ones that I worked with in Atlanta. Locally here in Baton Rouge, Greg Dukes, is a very popular producer out here, and so he was actually one of the first. I actually recorded in his studio the first time when I was 18, an actual studio session.
Wow.
I used to keep all the demos and listen back just to see the growth and development and change. And it was horrible. It was horrible. My old demo.
You're your worst critic, as we all are.
No, it was really bad.
Yeah. Is any of that floating on the internet anywhere?
Might be. You know, it moved so much that it might be a box somewhere.
Nah. Well, you've come a long way. Right quick, Andrea, like songs like "Next to Me," "Rewind," where was that recorded?
That was with Armando.
Okay, so that's the early stuff.
Yeah, all this early stuff. I would say like 2008.
I'm very impressed with your early works.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Writing that style of music, it has distinct parts and movements and sections, and I think that's where I really developed the art of writing, because it's how to piece the words together and flow and the mood you want to project in the writing. So, and I really set out to do song placement, but never got anything placed, but I ended up with a body of work. And so I actually just recently let those pieces be heard officially on all music streams. So they had never been released until a few months ago. And I have about 15, 20 song EP on all music streams right now. It's called The Best Kept Secret, which it literally was.
The best.
Yeah, it's called Best Kept Secret. That's what I've always called it. So I guess I foreshadowed this long-awaited release. But house music came along.
So on The Best Kept Secret, that's the project you have with like Salah and Kai, or are they on that?
That's the R&B package.
Got you. Okay.
That's primarily produced by Armando Colon. I also worked with Stress Free Entertainment with Brad Lewis and Tim. With Tim was with Arrested Development. Headliner Tim Barnwell.
Oh yeah, Tim, that's my man. Headliner. Yeah. We AUC buddies right there. Go ahead.
Now, Kayenne, as a writer, would you say that your pen was guided by personal experiences?
Absolutely, you can't avoid that. It's definitely personal experiences. Even when I listen to some of the songs, I'm reliving those moments, and also drawing from observations. You tell the story. You're a writer, so you're telling somebody's story if it's not your own. Yeah,
right.
That's one of your strengths, definitely within the storytelling. Or I feel like when you came here and you was at the Black National. Hold on, I'm gonna pause that. But hold on. 3, 2, 1. All right. So when you was at Juneteenth, the song. What did you perform there? What were the songs?
Oh gosh, I did one of my newest releases called "Simple Things."
Simple Things, definitely, right.
And then I did a joint I did with Salah, a house joint. Lord have mercy. I can't remember. I always forget the name of this song.
I'll edit it, and I have it around here too. But I want you to remember.
It's called "I Must Be Dreaming."
3, 2, 1. So when you was here at the Juneteenth show at Centennial Park,
yeah.
What were the songs that you performed on stage?
So, let me think. I did a house joint that me and Salah Nancy, DJ Salah did together. Banger, love this song. Can't wait for it to drop. Called "I Must Be Dreaming."
I Must Be Dreaming, definitely.
"I Must Be Dreaming" it's one of my favorites. And a new R&B song I just recently did called "Simple Things."
Dope.
And then I did "Hey Young World" with Kai.
Okay. All right. Hey Young World. That's my joint. And I really see you like going around the world with this latest package, along with your latest singles. I see that.
Well, thank you. Speak it, brother. I receive it. I receive that. I'm with it, you know.
No,
I always wanted to travel more abroad and perform. You know, I haven't been performing out, you know, lately. Just focused on some other things.
Definitely.
Being a mom, and I'm in school working on a PhD in public policy, and that's taking up time.
Wow.
Working full time. So honestly, I'm just kind of sitting back. I'll create every now and then. You know, it's just something you have to do. Scratch that itch. But you'll see. I don't know what's in the future for music.
All right, I like that new brand of yours, Kayenne. Like, now who helped you out with that your logo?
I was just I had always had that idea of the pepper in my mind, but never actually acted on it. And so I decided when I decided to go ahead and put some of my music available on streams, which, you know, you gotta understand, I've been doing music at least 20 years, and I've never it's all been hand to hand.
Right.
Me CDs and, you know, selling my CDs, and so I've never had it on platforms, streaming platforms. So that was a big thing for me. And so I was like, you know what? Well, let me act on what this logo could look like. And so I talked to my longtime good friend, Marshall, Big Yo, Marshall Law Records. He did the graphics for Simple Things and also mix and mastered it.
Good works.
Yeah. So we worked together for quite some time with a mutual friend of mine, Tony Hickman, but I'm diverting. I told him about the concept, and he had the vision. He sent me like 6 mock-ups of it, and it was a hard decision too, because all of them were, you know, fly, and he just really captured what I had in mind for the brand, for the look. So that's where that came from.
Yeah, the pepper has a nice little cute shape, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. I peeped that, you know, but
that's always been the vision. So, and he executed it perfectly.
Right, and as well as your music being spicy, so it all mixes. And a big thing of gumbo, right? Like, but
well, the name actually, you know, my name is Kaya Simmons.
Okay.
K-A-I. Most people don't know that Kayenne is not my name. And actually, so when I was working with Brad and Tim over with Stress Free, that was at the time when Kaya, my back was out. And so when I was being shopped to labels or whatever, or, you know, introduced as an artist, they would be confusing who they were talking about, like, oh, Kaya the rapper. So we were like, so I never really set out to have a alias. I was gonna be Kaya. And so we just kind of brainstormed. I was like, all right, well, you spicy. All right, well, damn. From Louisiana, Kayenne, there it is. And it's not too far from my name.
It works.
The live part, I loved it. And the live part actually stuck because when I would do shows, I would always have a live band. And so I would say to the graphic artist, you know, it's Kayenne Live, like it's a live show.
Right.
Calling me Kayenne Live. So that's the evolution of the name.
Oh, well, let me say, one of the first times I seen you perform, it was at DJ Yusef's greenhouse. And you was on the wall, they gave you the mic, and of course, you know, I was doing my ghost cam thing, but I was really, but I was just peeping your voice. I was like, wow, like a lot of depth there, you know, because that's the first time I think I heard you live. But that's classic footage of mine.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's.
So I was actually living in Jackson, Mississippi. So once I graduated from Southern University in 99, my first job was at Methodist Hospital in Jackson, Mississippi, in therapeutic recreation. So I was running that rehab department. And I stayed there for about a year and a half. Always kind of, you know, wanted to do music. David Banner was around. He's from Jackson. We were also friends from college. He was SGA president of Southern University when I was in school.
Shout out David Banner, right?
Shouts out, doing big things. And so I was kind of doing rap hooks a lot. And I like doing that, you know, in and out, stick and move, you know what I'm saying? Just write it, make it hot, flavor the song up a bit, you know, catch a groove from what's already there and just catch that vibe and accent it. I like that. So fast forward, my job sent me to, I had a choice of cities to go to for some continuing education credit, right? I picked Atlanta, of course. So my boss said, don't go to Atlanta and come back and quit.
He thought the city would like what, just get the best of you?
Well, I mean, she knew if my young self was gonna go to Atlanta, I might like it. I was in Jackson, Mississippi.
Right. Dated that, I get it.
Which, you know, nothing wrong with Jackson, Mississippi, but hot Atlanta, especially back then, you know, Atlanta was popping. And, you know, you want to be a singer, okay, let me check it out. I think I'd been there like once, you know, or something like that. And I always knew I wanted to eventually end up in Atlanta. So, did that, came back, I waited about a week and quit.
Wow.
The week I was supposed to actually move, the U-Haul, I had the U-Haul and everything. My dog is tripping. Say hi to Onyx. Everybody. Say hi, Onyx.
What up, Onyx?
So shouts out to Brian A. Bear out there doing big things. Atlanta, this is who I got my dog from. Long time good friend, good people. Dope artists. So the week I was supposed to move to Atlanta, guess what the fuck happened?
What happened?
The World Trade Center, 9/11. I'm like, so I'm looking at the news like this, and I'm looking at my empty apartment and no job, and the fact that, you know, this is happening. So, you know, that was an experience. So I was like, you know, it's about to get real. And so still came on through, looking for jobs, just trying to grind in the studios. I would have a list of studios. I would just be talking to people. I was trying to get information. I would have a list of studios that I would go to every day and knock on the door asking if they needed a singer. You know, that was like part of my daily job. That's just what I did. And, you know, started knocking on, you know, Noontime and Hindu, Patchwork, Stankonia, all those old school.
Right.
Sound,
The classic studios.
So Hindu is really where I got my first start. That was Alan Henderson's studio. And that's where I met a lot of the first people I started working with in Atlanta. But yeah, it was just a grind. And then eventually, I think I just started going to house parties and enjoying that. And then just kind of got familiar with Kai and Salah and all those guys. And I would just be giving them, hey, here's my demo, check it out. It's R&B, you know, you might not dig it, but with no intention of, you know, knowing that this is going to develop into me doing house music. I was working at Opry DM for a while.
That's my spot.
Right there still. And
oh man, yes.
I worked there for some years. And that's where I met Kevin Latham. Shouts out. And Stan. I met Stan there.
They all used to play there, right? They used to play. Yes.
I used to work there. And
as a matter of fact, that was the first place that was my first time hearing Stan speak.
Wow.
Yeah, Aberdeen. Mm-hmm. I went out on a date with somebody. My first date.
That's the dating spot. For real. That's the dating spot.
Yeah, I think we all can bear witness to that. But just a real cool vibe. And really, not to digress, but I worked at Midtown Theater Cinema, like the Landmark.
Oh, yeah. I used to go to church over there.
Wow.
They used to have church in the theater.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but that's the spot, that little spot. But anyway, so that's So you met people.
I met Stan and Kevin and Caesar, you know. So they were actually like, maybe we should do house music, and I was like, I don't know, you know, I like house music and I love the events, you know, but I just never imagined myself singing house. And I didn't know how. You know what I mean? It's like, cause it's much, the melody composition is so much different. It's you know, it's no movement really, and so it's like straight ahead.
Did like Kai or Salah or anybody help develop your writing as far as house music?
Working with Kai, you know, that's basically my teacher of house. He taught me everything, and from going to the events, of course, and then I developed a great friendship with Salah, and I enjoy working with him too. And so,
yeah, but both talented producers, and Salah is like on not even a sneak tip. Like, I mean, the stuff he's been playing on the rooftop. It's
yeah.
Shout out Salah. Their whole team is on point with production. But go ahead.
It's a beautiful thing to have had such grooming from those caliber of DJs in the industry, for sure. You know, that if you're gonna learn from them. You know, that's what you do. If you want to be taken seriously, for sure, that's who you work with.
Right.
And I'm very fortunate to have had that experience.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, now we've heard about what brought you here.
Yeah.
But what inquiring minds want to know is what did you leave?
Well, I wanted to come home and raise my daughter. Yeah. So that was a very pivotal decision. It was pretty gangster move, quite frankly. You know, I decided, you know, I was in a relationship with her father, and, you know, it was clear that things weren't going to change the way I needed it to. And even though I was pregnant, I decided to leave after we, you know, had a real serious conversation. And so it was the best thing I could have ever done. She saved my life in so many ways. And I wasn't very happy at that time. I was self-destructing, and I'm in a much, much better place. You know, it is, you know, people always ask, why would you leave Atlanta to go to Baton Rouge? You know, you mean you live there? You from here? You know, yeah, you know, I did Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And I will forever have some amazing friendships and memories and loves and experiences. You know, being able to come back and forth is really good for me. You know, it will always be my home, you know, but change is good.
Where can the people find your stuff once again? The platforms, name them for the people.
Whatever music stream you listen to. I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, you know, YouTube Music, Tidal, whatever streams you use.
Okay, all right. All right, and you still have a lot of stuff up on SoundCloud. People check her out on SoundCloud just to get a taste of what's going on, and then make sure you go support her. She also has merch out there, real dope merch. They can find your merch same places, correct? Right. Okay. Yeah, sweat rag, real dope with the keychain. Come on now.
Kayenne, give them your social media tags so they'll know where to find you on social media.
Kayenne Live, Instagram, Kayenne Live. I am old, so I'm not really on Snapchat. I don't know what to do with it. Maybe I'll figure it out eventually. So much for doing this. It's been fun chatting with you. Thank
you for the drop that you gave us. That always runs on the Pop-Up Househead show. We're gonna have an incredible show coming up. We're gonna keep it on the wraps right now, but yeah. Now this interview definitely, you know, is gonna make the cut. Love your energy, sister.
Thank you.
I only want good things to happen for you in the future. And as soon as that machine comes behind you, you're off and running.
Thanks for coming through, Kayenne.
Yes.
Don't let it be the last time.
Pop-Up Househead salute.
This was great, y'all. Thank you for having me.
Shout out DJ B. DJ B did his thing, little car show with Swift, Youssef. I believe Kevin Latham. Shout out B, wherever you are, brother. But other than that, people, family, relatives, thank you for joining in. Hit like, share this interview, and welcome to the world of Kayenne Live. All right, peace, family.
Bye.
All right.